love bugs. Hey, love bugs. Welcome back. It's been a minute since I've uploaded. Um, and that's for a lot of different reasons. I'm going through some health problems right now. But I still want to keep going on this inspirational quote of the month. Today is June 4th. And today's quote of the month is inspired by my recent trip at the end of last month. It is a quote by Walt Disney himself. If you can dream it, you can do it. And the reason this stuck with me, number one, is because we were in Kissimmee this past month. You might have seen some clips of Melbourne Beach that I took. But we were in Kissimmee, heart of downtown, basically Disney area. And so Alex and I had been wanting a real vacation and really working at it. And so when his sister's graduation popped up, my heart immediately was like, yes, let's go. And so we were able to dream it up, plan it out, map everything out, and we made it there and had the best time for an entire week. We dreamt it up, we planned it out, we mapped it out in our heads, and we did it. If you can dream it, you can do it. It may take more effort than just a dream. You need to take that dream and put it into action and start planning it. I started planning that trip in March. March 1st is when I booked our hotel. And we went down there before Alberto really kicked it off. We got stuck in the middle of, we were near Ocala when Alberto's rains hit us. And that was our last day there. So we really had a nice time. I got sunburnt, which is part of the reason I am under the weather, if I can speak. I'm real burnt. I'm real sore. I have cellulitis. It's flared up because of my sunburn. If you don't know, I have Irish skin. I'm very fair-skinned compared to my husband, who is super tan. Baby, would you like to come over here and show him?
No, I want to see the camera now.
Just your arm. You can see the difference between our arms. You can move your arm now. I'm very fair-skinned, and I got burnt in my bathing suit. And that ended up flaring up some cellulitis. For those of you who don't know, I've had cellulitis before. And I knew the symptoms of it, and so the day after it flared up, it was still hurting me real bad, and it was still hot and swollen and very painful. So I went into the ER, and we went, and I said, hey, look, I've got a history with cellulitis, got a history of staph infections in my foot. This is what these symptoms are. This is what's going on. Yes, it's probably originally from sunburn, because yes, I am burnt, but if you look at the difference between this side of my chest and that side of my chest, this side's more red, it's more raw, it's more scabby, it's got all these other symptoms going on versus this side, and I've been treating them the exact same. I've been putting all the aloe on them. I've been doing everything I needed to get that sunburn to go away, and it was still flaring up. So it was one of those things where I was like, this is what's going on, and they're treating me for it now. And it seems to be responding to the treatment. It does take a little bit of time. You do realize that moving the pillow is in the way, right?
Sorry.
But, so, yeah. We had a phenomenal time in Florida. We were right off of Earl Bronson Memorial Highway. There's a little Travelodge hotel there. It was very quaint. You definitely get what you pay for. And it was fairly inexpensive. I don't think we paid $400 for the hotel at all for 5 nights. Yeah, that's about what I think we paid. So yeah, or 4 nights and 5 days, right? Okay. Couldn't remember there for a second. But it was like $340 for 5 days. Or well, basically 5 days. So we left out on the 23rd, and we were in contact with my sister, his aunt, and my dad to let them know that we were gone and that we were on our way and how we were faring on our 400-mile journey, because we were driving. I don't know if I mentioned that. We drove down and up. We drove both directions, and so we made it down there that night. And then the next day, we hung out with his sister. We hung out in the pool at our hotel. We hung out with his sister. And then the following day was, okay, so we got there on the 23rd. And then the 24th, we hung out with his sister. 25th was graduation day. And so we hung out with his family, and his family treated us to dinner and dessert, which was so sweet of them. They didn't have to do that. It was really nice. But we went out to this place called Four Rivers Smokehouse.
Mm-hmm.
So it's called?
Yep.
It's a barbecue joint, and it's so good. Like, I'm not a barbecue eater. It was really nice. And then...
Not regular barbecue. It's not regular barbecue.
No, it's a smokehouse barbecue. Do you mind grabbing my camera for me? Can you get a second?
Sure.
Thank you. And then we went... and then we had forgotten an air pump for our floaty, so his aunt gave us their air pump.
You look at your pictures.
Even though huh?
Your pictures too?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I was doing it. And then we ended up not needing it because it was a really overcast day, and it was gonna be the nicest day there. Was the 26th. That was like the nicest day. It was like every other day had been hot, but this day it was warm, but it was overcast, so it wasn't like in your face humid. Very windy. It was very, rough waves. It was a yellow flag for most of the time that we were there. It got double red once for a shark incident, and Alex is on camera and he doesn't realize it.
Oh, hello. Can you hear a little bit?
In a little bit. So it was really nice. It was really very pretty. It didn't feel like I was getting sunburnt, but I was. And you'll see that in a minute. So I also think, wait, when did we go shopping? We went shopping the 24th, right?
I think so, yeah.
Before we went to the beach.
Yeah.
And before we went to graduation, right?
Yep.
Okay, so the 24th we had gone souvenir shopping for most of our stuff. So then the 26th is when we went to the beach. And then the 27th we just kind of stayed at the hotel just to relax and kind of take some time off. Watch some videos, watch some YouTube, stuff like that. And then, mostly because Molly's on the bed and she's gonna move the camera if she jumps off. And then on the 28th is when we left. On the 28th, his aunt and uncle invited us out for brunch. And, so we went out to brunch. We went to Chick-fil-A because they opened, at 10:30, 11-ish.
Yeah.
For lunch and stuff. And so we ate there before we left. We got a full stomach, so that was good. I'm going to show you a few photos that I ended up taking while we were there. Okay, well, that's not what it is. Okay. So this was a very pretty cloud that I really liked. Where's the wrong way? I think it's the wrong way. This was Alex driving down. Yeah, okay. This is some more clouds. I don't know if you guys can see that. I really like the sky because it's really, really pretty. Another set of clouds. More clouds. That's the Florida sign. I think that last one was 2, if I can remember. Yeah, so this is the sign for Florida, like the state line. So I take a better picture of it there. This was the view outside of our hotel room. It's very, if you can see it. I can, kind of. But that's our little screen door. That's looking right out of our screen door onto the Earl of Bronson. Another picture of it. It's kind of hard to see it. There's a picture of Alex, and behind him is the kitchenette. So yeah. And that was just a pretty headboard. There's Alex again. Here are Alex and I at the pool. It's kind of hard to see us, sorry. So Alex and I at the pool. There's him at the pool, obviously. Another picture of him. Then pictures of me that he took. He took a lot of them. This is him and his sister. Hard to see. Yeah, so there was him. That's his sister and I. There were some ducks. Okay, for those of you, most of you guys are my friends in real life and you guys know me. You know my fear of birds. Well, on the ramp itself, like, I don't know if you can see it here, but that yellow piece of thing, no, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. That yellow thing that they're standing on is the wheelchair ramp. Okay? And you can kind of see it better there. It's right there, that's the ramp. And because of my fear of birds, and the fact that I had to use the wheelchair ramp, it's a mom and her babies, and you never mess with a mama duck, you'll get bit. And so they were on the ramp, and so we had to take the long way around. This is at an Arby's, by the way. Also in our hotel room were some hidden Mickeys. And then this was a picture with my name on it. It's a shot glass. And then this one was Alex's name. And then I don't know if you guys can see it, but I could. On that shelf with our names, in the middle of us is Alfred, because it was in alphabetical order. So obviously ALE and ALF come before ALI. And so the only thing separating us, we were on the same shelf, and it was just one thing separating us. So I thought that was kind of cool. This was, I don't know if you can see it, yeah. So this was the stage. We were at the Heritage Park. This was the pamphlet. Her name, I'm not going to share that part yet. This was some of the graduates wearing orange. There's a really nice picture of a lot of them. This was the presenting of the flag. Some of these are kind of blurry. I didn't delete them off my phone or my thing yet. And then there's a couple of videos of singing. So this is the choir singing. And then, okay, this was his sister getting her diploma. I'm not going to play the videos. If you want to see those, if you're my friend on Facebook, you can. This was the processional out, and then this was the dinner where we went. So this is his sister looking at a gift. This was his uncle and his cousins around that all went to the graduation and stuff. This was one of the most delicious. Whoa! Did not mean to do that. Oops. Try that again. Okay, there we go. So this was the most delicious cupcake. It was more frosting than it was cupcake. But it was really good. Then this is him and his sister. Then this was his uncle, his cousin, his sister, and him. Then there's the group of them. His aunt is over here. And then his cousins, his uncle, his little cousin, his sister, and then he's on the end. It's hard to tell. It's a better picture, I think. Yeah, maybe. Can't really, it's hard to see it, but they're there. This is he and I just hanging out. That's more of us. That's after we got burnt. This was the drive to the beach. There's some nice water over here. Oh, those are some seashells that I thought were really pretty. That was the ocean. More of the ocean. I took some videos of the ocean. You'll see those. You'll have seen those. There's me looking all beat, and you can kind of see on my chest where I kind of was starting already to get burnt. Didn't even notice. There's Alex and I. More Alex and I.
Dog pictures?
Most of them. I didn't show any of the videos though. 2018. That's what that says. This was a heart. And then, I don't know what that one says. Oh, that's supposed to say 2018, but Alex didn't make it deep enough. Okay, this is the video, which I have already uploaded. This is the pictures. More pictures of us. We had someone on the beach. I asked one of our little neighbors, to take a couple pictures of us, so that was nice. Here we are at the Nautical Cafe. It is literally across the parking lot from the beach. It has the best fish sandwich ever. Anyway, so then there we both are. And yeah, so what was this? Oh, this was a rose. There was an orange rose, and then there was the red rose. That one you can kind of see better. And then this is a massive piece of pizza. I mean, it was bigger than my... I don't know how to show you this. Focus. Focus. Come on, focus. Maybe. Yeah, then you can see it a little bit better. It is a huge piece of pizza. It was a New York style pizza. It's from Oceanside Pizza. And it is it's in a little strip mall next to the thing. There's a picture of Alex, obviously. And then this was, I can't really tell what that one is. This was the day we drove back. I didn't take a whole lot of pictures between the time we left and the time we were going. Maybe you can take one of these, I don't know. Okay, so you probably can't tell. And I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I can do it this way. Yeah, there it goes. There we go. The wall on the back here, you can see it. It's a little bright, sorry. I guess you can't see it. But there were bird murals painted on there. It was really pretty. More clouds. Here I am on the way home. There you go. You can kind of see it better that way. There we go. Hit my button. I did take small pictures of clouds. You can kind of see it there. A lot of cloud pictures. Because I like clouds and I thought they were really pretty. Sorry, this was a really pretty picture. Of just a lake. Or it might have been the Indian River, maybe. I think that's what that was. It was a really pretty picture. I like scenic things. What is that? Oh, yeah. Okay, so maybe you can see it. Okay, behind the Pepsi truck. Hashtag non-spawns. You see those little black things? Those were painted cranes. They were painted on the guard walls of the freeway coming out of Kissimmee. That was just a picture of a tree. What is this? Oh, sky. Okay. More sky, more sky, more sky. And then here's a picture of Alex. Then this was when we reached the visitor center in Georgia on our way back. And then to end it all off, there's little Miss Priss. Which I think she's sleeping behind me if I'm not mistaken. Nope, she's not. Where is she? She's over here. Okay, I see her. But yeah, that was a lot of good stuff from our trip. We had a lot of fun. Are there any highlights you wanted to add?
Me?
Yes, you.
I really enjoyed going to this fish place, the Nautical Cafe. That's really good.
He's a little tired right now. It's 8 o'clock, I think. Huh?
I don't get my fish account back.
You have it back. You just got to get your password right.
I know, I gotta figure out the password somehow.
You'll be alright.
I know how to do it now.
Hush. Don't worry about that part. Why are you talking about that right now?
I don't know. I'll look when we get done.
You don't need to.
Now I'm gonna get pissed.
We're going to go have an argument.
Okay, yeah.
Like, comment, and subscribe to become a love bug. I will be doing monthly inspirational quotes. And whenever I feel like uploading, I will upload. Anyway, remember that I love you, love bugs. Mwah!